the son of Agag. And Agag lineage goes back to who? To Amalek. Amalek lineage goes back to who? To Esau. So how the hell those so-called white people there is the Japhites? They could never be. Right? They could never be. Let me go to so that is just one stronghold there. I could continue. I'm gonna continue a little more. Let me prove something again. Because the scriptures say what? Prove all things, right? Because she's saying them over there is Ashkenaz. Right? Hey, you that is the same thing I was done this yesterday. I make a live about that with you sisters, concerning you sisters, you loudmouth sisters. You don't know shit. This is Ezekiel 36. Let me see if the father is concerning Japheth. Let me see who he's talking about here. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Right? Now watch this. I'll go into the blue letter now. Ezekiel. Watch this.
Strong's H123. Edom.
Right? Right? Let me read it for you. Therefore, Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, against all Idumea. Let me find out where is Idumea.
Strong's H123.
Edom or Edom, right? Because they changed, they tried to, what you want to understand is the so-called white man, they're running helter-skelter from their nationality. They're trying to hide amongst the other nations, take over the other nations' name. Everywhere they go and they conquer, they take over these nations' name and call themselves after these people, right? Let me find out what is Edom. Edom, red, Edom, Edomite, Idumean, descendants of Esau. Esau, which is these so-called white people. Land of Edom, Idumea, land south and southeast of Palestine. Right? Good. Right? But watch this, right? Which have appointed my land against all Idumea, right? Salakia, against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their hearts and with the despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Now, the scripture never said Japheth go do that. It said Edom will do that. It never said Japheth. Because when you go to is Joel. Now notice this. These are scriptures I just pulling off from my head. I ain't come with no, I ain't write down no scriptures. They say no, because I'm not doing a video, I just had the scriptures write down. But these are just scriptures I move on with with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Alright. This is Joel 3. I will start from the top. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and will also gather all nations, and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, which have scattered among Salakia, for my people. Salakia, let me read it over again. For behold, in those days and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Megiddo or Armageddon, right? Which is over in the Middle East, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations. Continuing, and parted my land. And parted my land. When you go back, precept upon precept, line upon line, go back, because I'm going to link it for you and show you. Go back, go back, go back. Ezekiel 36 and 5. What I now read. Let me find out who parted his land. Let me find out if it is Japheth that parted his land. Because what they calling themselves over in Israel Ashkenazi Jews. And not because, right? And they getting tapped with that. The guys are tripping stone, the so-called white man thief all ahead with that. So they're thinking it's Japheth. Because who is Ashkenaz? Ashkenaz is the son of Japheth. Oh gosh, you mean to tell me you're so stupid, boy? So stupid, oh hey, watch now, boy. Wow, boy. The scripture really say how people are subtle, sure, and when they go into that word subtle, they're stupid, you know. Ezekiel 36 and 5, you're going to find out who parted his land, as the scripture in Joel chapter 3 say. Right? Right? And whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, right? The residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Because what is this prophecy here? The Balfour Declaration. Who was the perpetrators of the Balfour Declaration? Esau, Edom. These Idumeans. The party land. How the party land? These Ishmaelites, these Ishmaelites, descendants of Ishmael, who in Palestine, and these Edomites who calling themselves Jews, which are calling themselves Ashkenazi and all that sort of bag of bullcrap. They are what? They are Amalekites, who are Esau, Edom, right? Right, to have cast it out with the despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. Right? So watch this. Let me continue. And they have cast lots for my people, which is what? The slave trade. Right? The auction blocks. And have given a boy for an harlot, which is what? Buck breaking. And sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine, which is what? These African nations who rounded us up. Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians that he might remove them far from their border. Now watch this. Watch this. Joel 3 and 6. Right? We go into that Grecians. Watch this.
Strong's H 3125. Yevani. Yevani. Second entry. Yavan. Yavan.
Yavan. Who is Yavan? Right? Yavanite, descendant of Yavan, a Grecian, right? Grecian, Ionian, a Javanite or descendant of Javan. Now let me find out who Javan came out from, because there's the tricks here. Go back again, precept upon precept, line upon line. Javan is who? Right? Now, the sons of Japhet, Gomer and Magog and Madia and Javan. Right? So that will, when you read, when you go back into it, will trip you up. Javan is who? A descendant of what? Japhet. Right? So you will be thinking is these Grecians, they are Japhetic people. No. Now we go to Amos. We go to Amos 3 and 11. No, Amos 1 and 11. Amos 1 and 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Right? And he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, and shall devour the palaces of Bozrah. Right? Yeah, that is a day. That is a day self. Right? Gone. Right? Salakia. A matter of fact, verse 9. I'm going to go up to verse 9. I'm going to go up to verse 9. Amos 1 and 9. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions. Yeah, Salakia, I was doing nonsense. Therefore, thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus. Let me find out who is Tyrus. Watch this, right?
Strong's H 6865. Sword. Second entry. Sword.
Right? Tyre, alright, so, right? Tyre, right? Tyre, a Phoenician city of the Mediterranean coast, right? And who were the Phoenicians? They were Africans. They were so-called Africans. Tyre, right? Let me see if I can get it in the Bible dictionary here to help me out here even more. Let me see if I can get it here. Alright, I got Tyrus. A Phoenician port of Sidon. Who are the Sidonians? Right? Africans. And north of Carmel, founded by Sidon. It's by Sidon. Right? Let me see something here to cross-reference something here now. Isaiah. Alright, hold on, let me just give me a minute here.
Strong's H, 6721. Sidon. Sidon.
Alright? Sidon. Right? Right? An ancient Phoenician city on the Mediterranean coast north of Tyre. Right? Right? And look at the Sidon, what equals what? Hunting. Right? What they used to do? Hunt us down. Right? Now when you go to Psalms 83 now, to stress it even further. Psalms 83. Right? Psalms 83. And I will start I will start from others, because everybody should be able to know Psalms 83. Who serious with knowing the scriptures and knowing. A matter of fact, let me start from it here. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up the head. Right? They that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, which they are confederate against thee, which is what? The League of Nations, which is now the United Nations. The tabernacles of Edom, it never said Japheth, the tabernacles of Edom, first on the list, the so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites, which is the Arabs, of Moab, which is the stinking Chinese, and the Hagarenes, right? A bunch of Africans. Gibal and Ammon and Amalek. Gibal and Ammon. Gibal is who? Gibal is some Africans. And Ammon, which is the Japanese, and Amalek, which is those stinking Jews. We already find out who is Amalek. Amalek is the grandson of Esau, right? So those over there in the land of Israel, they are the Amalekites, right? Those stinking so-called Jews, right? The Philistines were the inhabitants. The Philistines is who? A bunch of stinking Africans. Hamites, they are Hamites, right? And the inhabitants of Tyre. Who is Tyre? Those stinking Africans, right? So going back now to Amos 1 and 9. Therefore, thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishments thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, right? To Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which is those stinking Africans. War is coming, which shall devour their palaces thereof. Right? Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Bozrah. Right? So, when you go back to, so what is showing you? The Grecians in Joel chapter 3 and 6 is what? Is Edomites. It never said Japheth. The Japhites were melanated people, just as us. Right? Go back to the Apocrypha. We are going back again. I have to go back again. Maccabees, and first Maccabees 1, starting from the top. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, and made many wars and won many strongholds, right? And slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, right? Insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, right? So these Grecians, because what go on with them, what they do? They come into the land, right? They came into the land of Greece and throughout Europe, run out the Europeans on them, who are the Japhetic people, right? And they start to take over the name and calling themselves Grecians, calling themselves Romans, because the true Romans are Japhites. They are the true Romans. But when they came into power, they started to call themselves after other people. Right? Next scripture I will go to, boy. I just moving with the Spirit of the Lord. Where I will go to? Let's see. Because she trying to tell me that Noah was a so-called white man and Japheth was a so-called white man. He was different from the rest. No. The scripture never say nothing like that. The scripture say Esau. Let me go to Genesis. Genesis 25. Genesis 25, starting Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Right? Right? So the first came out what? Red all over like an hairy garment. And his name was what? And they call his what? Name what? Esau. Because they are not white, they are red. They put that title upon themselves in the year 1680 something, 1681 or something like that, where they call themselves white. And all melanated people, they call them what? Black, mainly us. They consider us as what? Black people. When we in black, we are different shades of brown. Watch this bag here. This bag is a black bag. Watch my complexion. Are the two the same? I am not no black man. I am a brown man. We are different shades of brown. Right? We are different shades of brown. The so-called white man, he ain't white. He red. He is different shades of red because why? He has no melanin in his skin. Why he has no melanin in his skin? Because why? They have what they call leprosy. They are what they call clean lepers. We could prove that to the scriptures, but I don't want to stray from the topic. Right? They are clean lepers. They are what you know as clean lepers. They have the mark of Cain upon them. Hey, watch now. Our people, so stupid. Simple. I just break down that day for you. Simple. Right? So, let me expose Esau, Edom even more. We're going back again to Genesis. Genesis 36. Genesis 36. Genesis 36 and 13. And these are the sons of Ruel, Nahat, and Zerah, and Shammah, and Mizah. These were the sons of Bashemoth, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare Esau Jeush, and Jaalam, and Korah. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zephyr, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came to Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. And these are the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, Duke Nahat, Duke Zerah, Duke Shammah, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came to Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemat, Esau's wife. Right? And these are the sons of Aholiabah, Esau's wife, Duke Jeush, Duke Jalam. That's continuing to some, but what I'm saying is this. Who it is to this day that still call themselves dukes? Let me look up that. Let me look up that. What the hell is this? Just now. Just now. Bear with me here. Let me check something out here. I can't believe that. I mean, I can believe what I'm saying. Or there is the app. They would never get. They would. Alright, let me go into what I was going into. Right? I vex I can't get the book Esau Edom on PDF. But alright, I'm not going into what I was going into.